Hello and welcome back to the Car Throttle podcast, where Ethan, Jack, Gareth and I read out your emails, act as your automotive agony uncles and discuss popular opinions. Yeah!
Got the air guitar out.
I know, I did get the air guitar out. Anyway, this episode is sponsored by our friends at Buyacar, where within a few clicks, you can order a new car at the best prices or affordable finance deals. Hit the link in the description to find your perfect car from the comfort of your home. Also, one more quick promo, because I don't know about you guys, but I get dozens of messages from people asking where the best first cars are, or what the best first cars are. Well, if you also follow another link to the Car Throttle website below, we've got a list of 10 great cars that you can actually afford. I'm talking to you, 17-year-old, so you can stop DMing me. What's the best first car? We've done a whole article for you.
Honda Jazzes, Wagonars.
No,
everything.
neither of those are in there. However, you will find stuff like a Toyota Paseo.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Just made that up.
It's different, it's cool, and something that I would go for if I was 17, a Mazda 2.
Of course you would, yeah.
It's a good car, really good car.
Mazda, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a really
Great
good car.
car.
Anyway, follow the link in the description if you want an awesome guide to awesome first cars. Anyway, we're back in Fitness Worx, aren't we?
Oh, we are. We
Yeah.
are again because no one's come forward with anywhere for us.
Well, people have come forward to say you can use our space in XYZ, but it's not in the right kind of place.
Is it just
Yeah.
some dude's living room?
Yeah. I did have one guy, I don't know if he messaged you, it's just his roof conversion in Norway.
Ah,
In Norway?
Yeah.
How's that anywhere near West London?
It's not helpful. He
It's
said
a bit further than here.
It's nowhere near Beaconsfield.
We had a guy in Cambridge, but that means that you would have to come to my way.
it
You don't want that.
It only helped you.
Yeah, it only
so
benefited
that was
me.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not
We
gonna
can't
do
have that.
if anyone does have a space, kind of West London way, Beaconsfield, that we can use, a studio space, a restaurant, anywhere like that,
Yeah.
then hit us up in the DUMs or car stories at carthrottle.com. The reason we're not in the podcast van, again, is because COVID lockdown. We're not allowed to be in an enclosed space. This is kind of as open air as it gets with having a roof over us.
Hopefully it won't be too much longer though with Boris's roadmap.
Yeah, what's BJ been saying?
He's saying where things are looking up.
So we're going to be clubbing next month.
No,
Oh.
June. June.
Yeah.
It's-
Is it end of June or beginning of June? Remind me.
It's on the longest day of the year. It's party time.
Oh.
We're going to
21st.
party like it's some date.
Party like this.
I do wonder, it worries me what people's alcohol tolerance is going to be like, or lack thereof.
Oh, that's
Shot
going to be
People are
terrible.
going to go
Yeah.
wild, aren't they?
One beer, we're going to be wasted.
Just had lockdown training.
It's like the whole country just passed out in the road.
Anyway, enough of politics. We're here to talk cars. So before we talk about your stories and stuff that grinds your gears, what have we all been up to? Ethan, a very exciting week for you.
This week has sort of proven that I've made it. I can do anything. There is nothing I can't do when it comes to cars.
Oh, is that right? Pray tell. Spit it out.
Well,
Set the scene.
it was about a week ago. It was a very cold, very rainy day. Yeah. I was at home. My wife had gone to fetch us a McDonald's.
Oh.
Weekend.
And then?
I get a call about 10 minutes later
Uh-oh.
from a panicked wife.
Oh, okay.
And the Jazz had decided to not boot up again.
Ah.
But not boot up?
Yeah.
What is it?
It wasn't
You didn't press the turbo
yeah,
button.
exactly.
It's like Windows 95.
yeah. Plug it in. And I was like, oh no.
So did she say, can you phone Alex?
She didn't.
Oh,
No.
okay. Oh.
And I was there like, it's got to be a jump starting issue, isn't it? Not turning over or anything. Jack has decided to steal my boost pack,
It's handy that. I use that all the time.
which really didn't help. But my wife Gina, her granddad had given us some jump leads
Oh.
a few years ago, and that saved the day.
You attached them to your nipples, started the car.
hightailed it over in the Karoq,
Yeah.
and I jump started a car, not with a boost pack, with the Karoq,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Jazz.
Oh.
Got the Jazz going.
Did you have like a crowd around you at the McDonald's?
There was
cheering you on?
actually
Really?
there was so many people there. It was the drive-through was rammed, and I could just feel eyes on me, and I was like, I'm making it look like I know what I'm doing, But in theory, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Fake it till you make it.
But the people actually there to watch you were just to have lunch.
Yeah, they're all there. They're Big Macs. Like, oh, this is perfect.
This is entertaining.
when you were done, did they all clap and like lift you up and carry you through the streets?
They would have done,
chanting your
but
name?
COVID
Oh,
got
yeah.
there. They wanted to. They wanted to.
Yeah, it was like the end of the movie, the fanfare, the song.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you have to watch a Chris Fix video before doing that?
Jack, what you got up to this week?
No. I don't think we're
Did
finished
you?
here, are we, Jack?
What's that?
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
What was the question?
Did you have to watch a Chris Fix video or any other video? Did you have to do some research?
It doesn't matter. I got the car jump started.
No. I want to take the shine off your victory here.
Once again, I think for maybe the third or fourth time, I've referred to Chris Fix's How to Jumpstart a Car video.
Wow.
So you're just like a Chris Fix puppet, like an empty shell, just doing his bidding.
So I'm glad I watched it though, because in my head it was black on black, red on red, turn it on, boom, away we go. But he's there like, right, now what you don't want to do is put the negative cable on the car you want to jumpstart on the actual battery. I'm like, well, where the f*** are you going to put it in?
Why?
And
Why?
Well, he said you want to put it on a bit of metal and ground it somewhere. So I put it on the top of the strut tower.
Oh, words.
I'm pretty slack. If the negative terminal's closer than any other metal bit of the car that's got some chunk to it, it goes on the battery.
I usually just
Standard.
clamp it straight on my penis.
Oh, and then transfer the power through your finger into the car.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that was a really long-winded way of saying I jump started a car.
Well done you. You wouldn't have been able to do that 2 years ago.
No, not a chance.
Fair play. Right. Ethan, the mechanic. Jack, speaking of mechanics, what have you been up to?
We made a lot of, me and Edwin from the social team, we made a lot of progress
Yeah?
on my Turbo MX-5.
Oh.
Lots of good bits went on it. Lots of stuff got sorted out.
So you started it?
No.
Right.
No, it still needs, I need to wire in the wideband and a boost controller. But we've done everything at once. So when it doesn't start, we won't know what the issue is.
Perfect.
Which
So
is excellent.
you've drilled the sump and you've done all that?
Yeah, drilled the sump, which is really scary actually, but it's not too bad actually. I was a bit nervous beforehand when you start seeing all this metal that could potentially go into your engine and it completely f it up. But
It's kind of irreversible once you've drilled it, right?
yeah, you're putting a hole in it. Yeah, it all went smoothly.
So when is it going to be finished? Yeah, I know. I was joking.
Did you run oil through it just to flush out the little bits of swarf that
We did.
may have?
Oh.
We did.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because
When you say oil, do you mean water?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Put some just cream cheese in there.
With a bit of fairy liquid. Just wash that through.
So you said you didn't do that when you did it?
Well, time constraints, we
We
were
were at a car show, so
That's fine, because that engine didn't blow up though, did it?
I
no,
was
wait.
super reliable.
Which one? Which one are we talking here? Yeah, no. Yeah, if whatever. All right, V6, Porsche, shut.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of like doing car builds and stuff, we're going to be trying to add some more stuff to the channel. So on Wednesdays, when we can, we're going to be doing some more vlog style stuff. So hopefully, if Jack manages to get the MX-5 started, you'll be able to see more of a kind of behind the scenes, rough and ready. It's not going to be polished. But yeah, we want to bring you guys more content of stuff
What was
that
the
we
really
do.
good vloggy one we did? Was it the engine rebuild? Ethan?
Yeah, the MX-5
Yeah,
engine.
a nice
that,
video,
that was
yeah.
pretty good video. I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shots of
I
me just
enjoyed being
making
in it.
tea.
Yeah, and me trying to put up a gazebo.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. And I also put a whole biscuit in my mouth.
That's true. We do make the best car content.
Great.
We
great
really
video.
do. Yeah.
Go and
Yeah.
watch it.
And when that engine starts up, the embrace you guys have.
yeah.
Really emotional.
Yeah, it's like
Neither
we-
of us expected it to start.
Alex squeezed all the air out of it.
Also, one more thing. Talking about the Car Throttle channel, I put a poll up in the community tab of YouTube asking you guys, do you want to see the podcast on a separate, dedicated channel, Car Throttle Podcast, for example, or do you want to keep it? Do you want us to keep it on the main channel? I think 46% of you said keep it on the main channel. 54% said start a new dedicated channel. So again, one more call out for you guys in the comments. Do you want to see it in the main channel or should we start a dedicated channel? I have a feeling if we do a dedicated channel, it'll actually be better for views for Friday videos and whatnot. And also if we have a dedicated channel, then we can put more time, more effort into that channel and make watching podcasts easier and it won't kind of get, missed in the noise of other videos. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you don't mind. Anyway, as for me, not really been doing a lot, but I have done a lot of driving, namely the BMW Compact that we bought for £350. Going strong.
Nice.
It's a really good car.
Good buy that.
That is a very good buy.
Except for the smell. It does smell like, and it smells like someone put an ashtray into his own armpit and then sweat it out over the whole car.
Yeah,
it's great.
The interior does
great
really
smell.
stink, and also it had those 2 Christmas tree, whatever, what are they called?
Air freshener.
Yeah, I had air refreshener in my head. Air fresheners. I hate air fresheners, and when you put them in a smoked car, it's horrible.
You like the jelly bean ones, eh?
I know, I like eating them. No, but the car's going well. It is having a few issues with the what is it? It's Vanos. No, what's it?
Yeah,
It's like it got a Vanos issue.
How
or
much
so.
did you pay for that
Valvetronic.
car?
Valvetronic.
Oh, you shut up.
We paid £350 for that.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain.
Crikey.
No rust on it. Genuinely, no
Really?
rust. Yeah,
It's clean.
the arches
I
are
don't-
clean.
And you bought this car and it's not rusty.
There'll be rust somewhere. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. God,
Or
yeah.
just overnight, it'll become really rusty. Another car that I've been driving a lot as well, that you will have seen on last Friday, is the £1 Volvo V70. Great car, 5-cylinder diesel. Love it. What I don't love is driving and then the windscreen wipers stopping. It's never a good look.
When it's raining, or
Oh yeah, when it's raining. Yeah, when they stop working when it's raining.
okay,
So
yeah, I can imagine.
had to pull over the other day. Actually, no, I was trying everything. I was like, okay, put this. It's got to work. So I was like messing around with the stalk. I was like, okay, that doesn't work. So then I did what any normal person would do.
hit it.
No, I didn't do that. I used the jets, to get the windscreen wipers working.
Coax it into.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the jet sprayed. The windscreen wiper still didn't work. So I was properly blinded. So I had to pull over and actually wipe it with my hands, and just left a smeary mess, and had to drive home very gingerly. But I need to have a look into that. Probably relay or a fuse or something. I have 2 cars to choose from now. Actually, I have 3 cars. The Vitara. Actually, no, that doesn't work. So yeah, been doing lots of driving, loving the cars.
You can't go wrong with a £1 car, though, can you?
Well, you can if the windscreen wipers.
Oh, that's
stop.
true. Yeah. Yeah, you got ripped off.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. Gareth.
I was going to talk about the M4, but you've just reminded me of something better to talk about. So on the weekend, went for a little zoom on the bike and rode past a deer that had been hit by a car.
Oh.
So what's the first thing you think about when you see a dead deer at the side of the road?
The song, doe, a deer, a female deer.
Or
Hey, a drop of
you could think,
sun.
that looks like a bloody good dinner. So anyway, I rode past on the bike, so I couldn't pick it up. I had a sort of vague
Why not?
good view at
Did
it.
you not have a rucksack?
No, I didn't have those little panniers.
Ah,
Yeah, I didn't have panniers
Why
and a
didn't you
machete.
just drag it? You could have dragged it home.
The back of the bike. Or I could have just mounted it to the front like in Texas.
Yeah.
And they just mount animals.
Yeah.
Any which way, so drove back home, super excited about loading this deer up. So got the car all ready and primed, and then decided to set out to go collect this dead deer. And when you see things better up close and personal, you decided it wasn't such a good idea because
I like when you wake up in the morning after a big night.
and look in the mirror.
No, not look in the mirror. You just look over. You're like, what the? What is that?
Same as this deer. That is mashed.
Yeah. And not only had it been mulleted by I don't know what I was thinking on the bike. It seemed to look all fine, but when I got up close and personal with this thing, and a whole range of zoo animals and critters had torn its inside out and spluted them all over the road. So it just had a huge hole, and it had sort of various bits of decay on it. So I decided that I wouldn't load that back up into the back of the car and take it home for dinner.
So you're surprised when you're on your motorbike and then you came back, and you're surprised when a deer is in like ultimately 2 pieces on, I'm guessing, a 60-mile-an-hour road. It's been killed because it's been hit by something, probably at 60, and you're surprised that it's like rough.
Yeah, well, I rode past it on the bike and I took a quick glimpse.
Yeah, but
at it.
what speed did you ride past?
65. It was at 5 miles an hour that make all the difference.
We've got him.
Strike 2.
I think a bit of extra salt on that would have been all right.
This is what I said. I reckon a leg, because they hadn't touched the leg. Can you just carve the leg off on the side of the road, pop that in the boot?
It's not a great look, is it?
What,
No.
carving up an animal
Don't eat
roadside?
roadkill.
Yeah.
Don't eat roadkill.
Oh, but it was venison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually phoned me and he was really excited about it.
I was so
I said
excited.
it's probably a bad idea. It's probably not going to be as in good a condition as you think it is. And it's probably been there a few days.
I'm surprised that you didn't pick that up, really.
Yeah, you pussied out.
I should have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
Well,
time.
I mean-
smoothie at least.
I reckon. I reckon the insides of that were already at smoothie state.
Anyway, shall we move on? We like looking at car adverts that people have found good, bad, and ugly, and we've got a few more, which are just a bit dumb, just quite funny. So Alec has sent in a advert for a Renault Grand Scenic that he's seen, and it starts with check on gov.co.uk for MOT history. Thanks, that's helpful. Or you could just write it in the advert. 1 year's MOT, blah blah blah. Any inspection welcome. Clean, neat, and tidy inside. Many extras. Blah blah blah. Genuine reason for sale. £1,250.
Sorry, can I interject?
Yeah.
His 1 year MOT goes to the 13th of January 2023.
Oh.
He's got 2 years MOT on
Wow.
That's impressive.
How do you arrange that?
Yeah. God, buy it. It's got 2 years. But anyway, you scroll down. You're like, I want to look at the pictures. And then you see the picture. And it's a snowman. I mean, you literally have no idea what car that is. I actually did go onto the MOT history to have a look to make sure it was a Renault Scenic. And his car's not been very well looked after. So if you do see this, I would say probably don't buy it. Steering rack inner joints worn, near side rear tyre misshaping. Emissions are poor, and it also failed on near side front tyre has ply or cords exposed.
Whoa.
Near side rear tyre has a lump, so that's obviously not been fixed. The car's really.
But it has 2 years MOT.
Yeah, it does.
I'm surprised you haven't bought this.
Isn't it, if your tyre's down to the cords, it's 2 or 3 points per tyre on your licence.
Is it?
Something like that.
Oh, I don't
yeah.
know.
I think before the chords probably.
Is it? Oh, right, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? What is it? 1.8? Is it
Something like that.
legal limit? Something like that.
Isn't it like
1.6, I think.
It's the edge
Oh,
of
is it? I'm
a
gonna
edge of a
look. Hold
20p
on.
or something.
Yeah. But why? I can't get over the picture.
It's odd, isn't it? You'd think you'd maybe like
1.6,
scrape
you're right,
off
Heath.
Yeah.
a little bit of snow.
He was. It's too cold. Let's get back inside.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's got no time. Sell. Buy.
We've got another advert sent in by David, and this is for a Volvo. What is that? That's a V40. The pictures are absolutely incredible. We will flash those
Oh
up.
my god.
The advert is even funnier. And it says, do you need a car? Are you on a tight budget? Do you have too much self-respect? Then look no further than the executive piss boat. Here is my 2000 Volvo S40 1.8. She has covered 86,000 miles and has MOT until the end of November. Let's get right to it. She is disgusting. She is half real rust, half 90s bus seat on the exterior, with the inside being a mix of breast milk off-white and Robert Mugabe's bedsheets. I don't get it.
How would he know?
I don't know. Oh, because he wears the really brightly coloured stuff.
Hold on. I need to. Okay, yeah, proper
Makes sense now.
African shapes
Yeah,
and
makes
whatnot.
sense
Yeah,
now.
I get it. Yeah.
Anyway, he continues. When I bought her, she hadn't been cleaned in over 15 years, so suffice to say, the burnt crayon, old dog smell will probably linger for many moons.
Burnt crayon. What's that smell like?
I can picture
Smells
it.
like a burnt crayon.
I can smell it as soon as you say
What?
it.
A bit waxy.
Yeah.
Just a bit dodgy. The engine and gearbox are both sound. Everyone knows old Volvos will never die. Those little Swedish fairies just keep on dancing. However, it does sound like someone shaking a Battersea Dogs Home collection box, but comes with a new math sensor. Remind me, Ethan.
Math sensor, yeah. It's the airflow, isn't it?
Okay. And throttle body for good measure.
Is it? Mass airflow sensor. Yeah. Why are we stopping then if I'm right?
I just couldn't remember.
I told you. I've
Well done,
completed it. I've completed cars.
Anyway, good points. Heated leather. Blah, blah, blah. You'll never have to worry about the catalytic converter being stolen, as someone's already nicked it. Natural weight reduction as the rust falls off. Coat hanger aerial. Rusty side makes an excellent chalkboard. Sheep skull. Gordon Ramsay. 4 plus 100 star. I don't know. Bad points. Look at it. We'll need a rear tyre for MOT. The smell. And then to really finish it off, genuinely a solid car and will serve someone well. I've never had any issues with it, but selling as it's decreased house prices on our street by about 15%. Will be terribly sad to see her go. Any questions? Blah, blah, blah. Will be hoovered before sale. £250 or near offer.
Jeez.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, look at the pictures.
Would you want a car where someone's put their stamp on it? You can't put your stamp on that, can you?
Unless you took it and then you...
Binned it.
No, not binned it, but you like restored it like we did with Miles.
Ooh.
Oh.
Putting that back to factory.
Gee, I think that. I mean, this is far gone. This is one of those patients that you just think, nah, it's not going to make it.
Yeah, switch off the machine.
Yeah.
Let's save some electricity. Anyway, there is one more advert that really, really made me chuckle. This was sent in by Joseph, and a few other people have also sent this in. It's for a Dacia Sandero Stepway, and the picture is of an old man. That's it. That's the only picture that's on the advert as well. So
I don't believe this old man's only doing 2,900 miles.
That's his face when he sells it for that much.
So yeah, to the owner of this, I think you may have put a wrong picture up on your advert, so maybe you want to have a look at that and get it changed. But maybe we can help you sell this car, because people do love Dacias. And a Sandero Stepway, that's a good one. That's like the off-roady style one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, make this man as happy as he looks by buying it. Anyway, let us now move it on to our first story. And the title is A Story Close to Home, submitted by Chris. Ethan, do you want to read this out?
Sure. Hi all, thanks for the podcast. Like lots of people, I am enjoying them, and I'd like to share a story with you. We all have that one friend who you trust completely to drive, but at the same time, when you are their passenger, you consciously keep yourself floppy for the enhanced crash survival rate. Yeah, grab that grab handle, right?
Yeah, the Jesus handle.
Your feet like stuck down on the floor. If you look on Google Maps, Exeter to Moreton Hampstead is 29 minutes. At night and in heavy rain, you'd imagine that would be slower. Well, not on that day. At some point in 2003, when it was done in 19 minutes by a dickhead in a 1.6 Mark 6 Escort. It's a lovely route, really. In the pitch black and intense rain, you'll be able to enjoy sights like sheer hedges and trees right up on the road, sunblind bends, and metal railings to stop you plunging into a ravine. I have a memory of the rev counter fluctuating as we kept leaving the surface of the road, and only a minute or two from our destination. I thought we might even survive. At this point, some bad things happened. Fat Dave, driving a breakdown truck, came up to a humpback bridge where the road narrowed with brick walls. Seeing some lights, he held off from going over the bridge, but stopped right in front of the gap. Instead of a granny appearing, though, slowly coming over the bridge and squeezing past a blue Escort named Milo, blasted over the bridge, getting air, and somehow giving a wiggle, got past by literal millimetres. If we'd have been seconds later...
This guy sounds heroic.
we'd have been pancakes. Because we weren't, my friend is now convinced he's the best driver in the world.
And I would agree. I would agree.
He sounds pretty good.
He does.
He sounds like an absolute hero. I think I might know this chap.
Yeah, I think you guys might know this guy.
Did he jump it?
He may have got a little bit of air.
This is you, isn't it? This is you.
This is me. My Escort called Milo, and this is my friend called Chris.
Oh my God. Of course.
Yeah, that was a moment that I had actually put to the back of my mind. I used to do that road a lot. Exeter to Moreton Hampstead.
I was thinking with Exeter, wasn't it? I was like, Alex must know this road.
It's a great road,
great
but yeah,
road.
we nearly had a head-on with Fat Dave in his recovery truck.
What are you up to?
What was I up to? I was young, all right? Young and impressionable.
Young, dumb, and
What? And what?
Completed, Ethan. Completed.
that was my sentence.
Anyway, there's a little snippet into my previous life when I used to be a rebel, a rogue.
Yeah. Without a cause.
Without a cause, exactly.
And you only just survived.
Anyway, let us now move it on to an email that we've received from Dan, and it says, if you were a car, what would you be? Gareth, do you want to read this out?
Interview question.
Yes.
Hi guys, big fan of the podcasts. I'm from the UK, but living and listening in New Zealand. Paint my dick. I have a question I'd love for you all to discuss. If you were a car, what would you be? For example, for me, Alex is a BMW 1M. Short yet powerful, brash, all shoulders, and driven by dicks.
No, it doesn't say that.
Oh yeah, it should say that.
So you're saying that dicks drive me?
Yeah.
Drive into you, yeah. Pile drive you.
Dicks are what drives me.
German.
What, does this still relate to dicks?
No.
Okay.
BMW 1M, German.
Yeah,
You've just moved the comedy on.
I know.
Okay.
Oh.
But what about the rest of you? Cheers and keep up the brilliant work, Dan.
Now we can discuss.
Now we can discuss.
Now you may interject.
Okay, we've done Alex. Ethan, what would you like to be if you were a car?
Ethan would be a
Zoe.
motorcycle sidecar.
Or he'd be.
He's there for the ride.
Alex is the bike.
Ethan would be a skid plate on an off-roader.
You'd be the mud flap on an
Just diverting all the shit.
No, I think you'd be something like a Volvo.
Oh yeah.
S4. What did we have? S40 estate
Oh, yeah.
or a
Okay.
V40? Something
Do
like
they
that.
come in
Just
like
reliable.
1.6s?
Yeah, 1.6
Like
automatic.
really
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like,
boring, pretty
safe.
reliable.
Yeah. Emissions problems.
Yeah, cool.
emissions
What?
problems.
He's got some real bad emissions problems.
Cool.
No,
Cool.
definitely not cool.
It's cool.
Reliable-ish.
Saying cool more
Cheap.
than once doesn't make it cool.
Comes with 7-year warranty.
Not an old Volvo like that.
No,
No,
okay.
you come with no warranty. What about Gareth? What would he be?
I'd like to hear Jack's first.
Oh,
Jack, I've
some
diverted
sort of Jaguar Land Rover, right?
it. Nah, I'm not that cool.
What's been
I'm
their
not the
biggest
best
flop?
car in the
what's
world.
been their biggest flop?
Yeah.
Every car
Okay,
released.
that one.
You two are full of shit. Right, moving on.
I think Gareth would be an Evoque convertible.
Oh,
I want the car that no one wants.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's your M4.
Yeah, good one. No, I have said, I've answered this myself, and I said, I want to be a Scania truck if I was to be any sort of automobile. That's cool. Low top speed, loads of torque, and just big. I just want to be bigger. I need to eat more.
I don't think you're Scania size, I'm afraid. I
No.
think you're Evoque size.
Yeah.
Evoque convertible.
Evoque convertible size.
Yeah.
What color though? That orange color that it came out in.
No, that's too cool. That's too cool. White. Just a,
Like a pearl white.
really boring white Evoque convertible.
Right, moving on.
Full of mud.
Jack.
What would
Oh,
Jack
Jack.
be? What would Jack be? Something a little bit ropey. Something a little bit illegal as well.
any one of his cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Cars aren't illegal.
What about like a Honda CRX?
Ugg.
Just a little bit grubby, but kind of cool, kind of funny. You look at it, you're like,
It's got 1 year MOT left. That's it.
yeah,
You don't want to get in it.
no. But many a man has tried.
We would buy it for one of our challenge videos.
We would just bin
Scrap it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
scrap it straight away.
I was
Yeah.
thinking one of those old Mercs, you know, with the really like ovular headlights. Those old taxis that I think they still use them in Mexico. That's what I imagine you to be, Jack.
Why?
Like everyone just gets a ride.
Oh, okay.
It's just really old and
Just a
scabby.
bit like a biggish lazy diesel.
Yeah, people
quite
have just
smoky.
sweated up with them,
Yeah.
smoking them. No one
Yeah.
cares. There's chip packets and
Yeah.
fag butts in the
or
back.
one of those German taxis, you know, like the old German Mercedes taxi.
Or getting the job done.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Any more? What do you reckon? What would you be, Jack?
I really don't. I like those. I like those cars you picked. for me.
Anyway, you guys, let us know in the comments what you think each one of us. I think I've
that's
got
good.
away with it quite well, actually.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have.
1M, yeah. It's like
Oh,
the
we
coolest
haven't,
car
we
ever.
haven't done you.
No,
have we?
we've done me. I've been done.
No,
1M.
no,
What's
we
Series
haven't
M?
done you. Oh.
Broad shoulders, popular, good looking, iconic, going up in value.
You'd be a Ford-powered MX-5.
No, you'd be
Just fake.
Don't you dare.
you'd be a Honda Beat, but someone's crammed a V12 in it.
Oh, I like that. I'll take that. A 1M or a Honda Beat with a V12. Anyway, like I said, let us know in the comments what you think we would be. Anyway, favourite part of the show now. 20 questions. We got 20 questions to guess the car. And this time, Ethan is up.
Yeah.
So, Ethan, have you got a good car in mind?
I have a car.
Okay, what is it? Oh,
Nearly.
that's my question. What is it?
All right, one.
Let's start with Gareth, and then we'll go to Jack, and then me.
Okay.
Question one.
Question one.
And just to remind you, last week I had the Cappuccino, Suzuki Cappuccino. You didn't guess it.
Yeah, but you actually cheated.
Well, not really. Only one person picked up in the comments.
Jack?
Yeah, you threw us a curveball. You said it wasn't constant rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, but then I said it was rear-wheel drive later on, and you still didn't guess
A
it.
bit of misdirection there.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Gareth, what's your first
That's null
question?
and void. First question. What colour? No. Is it German?
No.
Oh.
Have we had one on the channel?
No.
Is it front-wheel drive?
No.
Oh. Is it a saloon car?
No.
Oh.
Rear-wheel drive.
Is it rear-wheel drive?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, that's
Whoa,
not
come
good.
on.
Like, come on.
Tell us and we'll tell you if it is.
So it's four-wheel drive.
I don't know. I don't know.
Get Google.
I don't know.
doing this.
You can't come here with half the facts.
Whatever car I have, and you ask me that question.
Okay,
I'm gonna
next
give you
question.
that
Next
same
question. Is it Japanese?
No, that's 6.
So it's not German and it's
damn
not Japanese.
It could be British.
Oh, yeah.
Jack's like, what else is it?
Pretty much.
Is it badge? No, that's not a question.
Okay, yeah.
Don't me over, Ethan.
I know.
I'm watching.
What's your
you.
question?
I've lost my trail of thought now. So we're not German, we're not Japanese. Is it British?
No,
Oh, bloody hell.
Is it American?
no,
Is it Korean?
no.
What? Oh, no, I'm running out of countries.
Where? It's got to be.
Where? So where are we?
So not
Korean,
American, not
not
British, not
British, not
German, not
German.
Japanese.
Japanese. This is what. Are you sure about this, Ethan? Do you know where this car comes from?
Yeah. I know where it's from. Yeah.
Because your history of knowing cars is quite shady.
No.
Okay.
I know where it's from.
Is it Malaysian?
No.
Is
What
it,
kind of a proton is Malaysian? It could be.
There's
is it
10.
Russian?
No.
Is it Swedish?
No.
Shut your mouth!
You can't make up countries.
I'm not making that.
Is it Italian?
No.
Oh, what?
That was a good one.
Yeah, I know, right?
13.
It's French, isn't it?
It's French.
Oh,
That's
that took ages.
14.
Sorry, France. You're literally the last country we thought. We thought of Malaysia before you. Okay, so it's French, probably four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I can't really. I don't want to say yes or no either way because I'm not 100%.
Okay,
French.
is it
four-wheel drive?
an off-roader?
No. No, it's not an off-roader, no.
Oh,
That's 15.
Jesus.
Is it? Oh, you've not had it on Car Throttle.
No.
Oh shit! There goes that idea.
Are you sure?
Are you?
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
What could it be?
Is
And
it
it's four-wheel drive.
I'll tell you what. Just go through brands now.
I really don't know. I don't know.
Is it a Peugeot?
No.
Is it a Renault?
No.
Is it a Citroën?
No. 18.
Oh
What?
God!
How can it? What?
Wait. We need time.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, so
we
it's
need
French,
to regroup.
Not Renault, not Citroën, not Peugeot. What else was there?
That's it, surely.
Citroën,
Citroën, Peugeot.
Renault. Citroën,
Renault.
Peugeot, Renault. What else is French? What else? Is
I don't know.
That's all that's French, surely.
Citroën,
Hold
Peugeot,
on.
Renault.
Can we? Are we allowed?
No Google. Citroën, Peugeot, Renault.
Are you mugging us off?
If
You've
you've
messed
messed
up.
up,
It's gonna be shit.
You have messed up.
I'm sure that people are screaming at us.
No, Lancia's Italian.
Not Citroën, not Peugeot, not Renault. I bet it's some obscure French supercar. Look at you. Look at your little ratty face. Oh.
Alpine.
Yeah.
Alpine.
No. That's
But Alpine's
It's a
Peugeot,
subsidiary.
isn't it?
Renault.
A PSA.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Renault?
Are you asking?
No,
It's your question. We've got two questions.
We're talking amongst each other.
I pass. We've only got 2 left, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. So what? Four-wheel drive.
Is it an Alpine A110?
No. Last question.
Renault, Citroën, Peugeot, Alpine. But.
Oh my God.
You're thinking of a car, right?
It's a car, yeah.
Oh my god! And it could be 4-wheel drive, but then again,
Please don't. I don't really know. So
well, that helps narrow it down if you tell us.
Okay, right. This is getting really boring now, Gareth. Just guess.
I can't even guess. Is it a tractor brand that we've never heard of? Is it a tractor?
It's not a tractor.
Okay,
well,
what is it?
All right, yeah. What is it?
A Bugatti Veyron.
The what?
I mean, you can't even argue with me.
But how's this French?
He's not even disputing it.
Bugatti's a French company.
I can't submit. I can't submit Vag Group.
But it's VW, yeah. But
That's the loosest French.
Joe, I was.
Fuck off, Ethan.
We were driving
Done.
to shoot.
I'm out. I'm going home.
We were driving to film yesterday. I was thinking the whole way up till we got there. I was thinking, what can I do? And I thought of Bugatti. I was like, actually, I think they're French. So then I checked, and they are French. I was like, oh.
All I can say is we f***ed up.
Whoa.
It's a French company.
Let me put
Bugatti's
my
French.
earphones back on.
It's obviously owned by VW Group, but it's a French company.
And it's not obscure.
Like if you were to say Seat Leon.
So hold on, is Bugatti in Alsace? Because if they in Alsace, that's like the loosest bit of
Automobile
France.
Ettore Bugatti was a French car manufacturer of high-performance automobiles founded in 1999, and then German city of Molsheim
In Alsace.
Yeah, but it's a French company.
That was
Just like
sneaky,
Seat.
that one.
Just like Seat is Spanish. You
properly did us.
I think we didn't get to it because like Bugatti has never been on our radar except for when I drove one.
Actually, I was thinking I had Chiron in my head, and I was thinking just before, right, pick one. I was just, I'll go Veyron because you've driven the Veyron.
Oh, I should have asked, have I driven it?
Yeah, but we didn't feature that on the channel. We featured the Chiron, and actually, had I picked Chiron, I would have had to have said yes. For
You're
that
so
question.
sneaky, Ethan. Oh,
I was quite pleased when I thought of that one.
Okay,
but I thought you might
well
get
done.
that.
No,
Thank you.
If you're happy with that, you take that.
I'm very happy. with that.
Yeah. So it's 1-1 then.
I was so good, you couldn't even ask me 20 questions.
All right. Yeah, let us know if you got it. If you did, you're a liar. Right. Where are we? I've lost my.
Grind my gears.
Grind my gears.
We've got to grind my gears.
Who's being ground? Jack, do you want to be
This
ground?
is from Ryan.
Yes, from Ryan. Hi, guys.
I still can't believe you us. I mean, it's still sitting really uneasy in my stomach, and I've gone to the toilet a lot this morning because I've had issues.
I feel a bit sick, actually. Yeah.
I can't. Ethan,
That only makes me feel better that you feel worse.
you properly screwed us over, and I'm still coming to terms with this.
Yeah,
I need a minute out.
You really us over by picking a really obscure car that no one's ever heard of. Anyway, let's move it on.
How dare you win that? Hey guys, long-time listener and first-time emailer. I'm writing to talk about a road-related issue that really cranks my shaft. Oh. And that is bus lanes. However, my issue is not with the lanes themselves, rather the boneheads who cannot read the bus lane sign to see if a lane is active. To give you an example, when a sign says Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., this means you should not be driving at 25 miles an hour in the overtaking lane at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Anyway, love to know your thoughts. Keep up the quality content. Ryan.
I totally agree with that. Bus lanes, yeah. There are often signs that say when they're active and when they're not. People just see a bus lane, they think it's a bus lane, you're not allowed to go in there. Read the fucking sign because it is really irritating. However, on the flip side, I will say that I like the fact that no one really does read the signs because then you've always got a free lane. As long as you're outside those kind of times, I take pleasure undertaking people in the bus lane. I really do. So, I get where it grinds to your gears. You? Yeah.
Do you then often find that you see people?
Yeah, they'll start piling in behind.
You're a trendsetter.
Yeah, big time. I do like that, and it does also grind my gears.
That's a.
But let's keep it a secret, okay? Let's not make it public that you're actually allowed in there, because then it means that we can actually drive in there and get to our destination.
Should we just cut
quickly
this from the podcast?
Yeah, we might have to. Yeah, because our lives are probably more important than the people who don't read the signs. I'm just guessing. Anyway, you've got a grind my gears, Ethan.
I do. Yeah, my grind my gears came from filming yesterday. We were filming the Citroën Ami, which is coming out this Friday.
Yes.
Which is we had a really fun day with that, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
That
It was really good.
Fun. That's a good video.
Well,
But we had there's no other word for it.
A what?
oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
laid it on
yeah,
thick
yeah.
there. You
What
know.
does that rhyme with?
punt.
Punt. Excellent, excellent. And what's the first letter?
That's a big C.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Work it out.
So we were doing some tracking, pretty much finished filming, and then in Coventry, and then from out of nowhere, this exhaust exploded from some ratty old Civic, fired past us out onto the ring road at whatever speed. Just really aggressively across 2 lanes, mate out the window for some reason, put his finger up at us.
Yeah.
Uh,
Proper Bella.
Yeah, I was just like gobsmacked. Like,
That's
what's
the
going on
Coventry
here?
hello, isn't it?
Is it-
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
That means welcome
But
to
just-
Coventry.
why do? Firstly, you should never swear at someone really, unless they've.
Some people are
Sworn at you.
just bad eggs, though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
what?
Or maybe he's just done his weekly shop at Poundland and they didn't have the cigarettes that he wanted.
But actually, I think the root cause of this is Coventry ring roads. I'm not a fan.
No.
Not a fan at
So
all.
I used to live in Coventry. I went to uni at Coventry for masters. I've got a masters. Do you have a masters?
Well, I could do it if I wanted.
Do you have a You didn't go to uni. And Gareth, you're a third of a doctor.
A third of a doctor and a whole of a teacher.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, I went to Coventry University to do automotive journalism, and I had to spend, days on the ring road. It's so shit. Basically, Coventry got bombed during the war, and then everyone was like, "Oh, mate, we need some roads. Let's just dump a whole lot of cement and make some ring roads, and then we'll be all right. Then we can knock it down and sort it out at a later date," which they never did.
And they've got these weird exit/entry 100-yard slip roads where it's basically whoever's got the bigger balls is going to win.
Exactly. And when you're in a Citroen Ami with a top speed of 28 miles an hour, it is really difficult. Also, when you've got a fucking bamboo tree next to you and you can't actually see the slip road, everything
No
is
rear
against you.
view mirror, right?
And no rear view mirror. Come on, Citroen, give me a fucking rear view mirror. £5 for a rear view mirror. It can't be more than that.
We're having to get both our cars out at the same time
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we're filming it.
And then you've got dickheads in EK9 Civics who probably wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Yeah, I don't know.
Standard ratty people.
Yeah, exactly. Not our type of people, really. I'm
So
gonna say.
your grind my gears is Coventry.
essentially.
Just single out the whole of Coventry.
Yeah. Coventry grinds my gears.
Anyway, that's enough people offended. How big is Coventry? 100 people? 120 people?
Can't be more than that.
You could take more, Ethan. Yeah,
Probably, I would have thought.
Yeah, no, the ring
I've seen
road
him take more.
Yeah, the ring road is sketchy. Weirdly enough, the ring road does work at rush hour. I think because the speeds are so slow. But as soon as it's out of that time and you got some bell end in a Civic just charging up your rear, it becomes like super sketchy.
It's just,
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, it's not a friendly place to be if you don't know those roads.
No.
Yeah, it's sort of when you walk into a bar and everyone stops their drink and looks at you. That's what you must have feel like. I'm not from here. I'm from London.
You're not from round here, are you?
All right, mate. You look a bit foreign.
Right, let's now move it on to car advice. And Frederick writes, I'm a 19-year-old student living in the Netherlands. I'm guessing you're really tall, so I automatically don't like you. Anyway, and he says, and I'm in dying need for advice on a first project car that I can daily and fix up when money allows. Because I'm usually designated driver and because the Dutch road tax penalises diesels and heavier cars, it has to be a 4 or 5 door, it has to be petrol, and it cannot be any heavier than 1,450 kilos or 3,200 pounds. I was keen on a Subaru Forester, but the notorious head gasket problems worry me. Budget is around 6,000 to 7,000 pounds. Best of luck, and thanks in advance, Frederick. I've done some homework.
Is a Forester lighter than 1,450 kilos?
Maybe an old one.
Okay.
Could be. Anyway, my suggestions are, been banging the drum for this for a long time, BMW 130i 5-door. Get your head out of your hands, Ethan. It's a great car. 265 horsepower, 1,450 kilos. So it's bang on the nose. Appreciating in value, easy to mod, strong engine. Great soundtrack. Those 6 pots are lovely. Another one, Ford Focus 2.5, 5-pot ST, 221 horsepower. Yours for around $5.5 grand. If it was me, I'd go for the Beamer. I really like that.
No,
Beamer.
you wouldn't.
130i.
You'd go for the Beamer first.
I would.
Really?
Yeah. What about you, Ethan?
I'd go
What
for
suggestions do you have?
I'd go for the ST. You've had two, so I'm going to have the ST.
Oh, okay.
I wanted the ST.
No, I've had
Gareth, you got some.
Yeah, I mean, you've really narrowed it down to like the boring category of cars. So I've chosen the most boring car I could think of. I'm getting bored just talking about it. Mark V Golf GTI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a
So
Jaguar Land
boring.
Rover product.
No, that would be
I
cool.
thought you were going to say an M4 you couldn't sell.
Oh, it's out of the price range, Jack.
It's not really. 28 grand is a lot to ask for that car.
Shut
6
up.
to 7
It's
is more
worth
kind of.
every single penny of that.
It's only
and you
worth
know
as
it.
much as someone is willing to pay, which currently is not a lot.
Well, no one's paying anything because no one's contacted me.
Does anyone want a free M4?
What? I do.
You've got any nibbles on that car, Gareth?
It's lockdown. People are struggling. No, not really. I mean, there's a few chances who write in, all right, mate, still for sale. Give you a Twix. Go f yourself.
Take it.
Take a Twix.
Take a Twix.
Maybe with a bounty, right?
Bouncy on their head.
No.
Nah, there's a few people that just there's absolute time wasters, kind of like Mr. Beep and Beep. I'm not going to mention their
Oh,
names anymore.
Xandergate.
No, don't give them the publicity they so want. Actually, Xander doesn't exist, does he? So we can knock
Oh,
on about
Matthew.
him.
Matthew in Yorkshire?
Yeah,
Matthew, we're
Matthew
still
of
waiting
Yorkshire.
for your response. Because, like, you need to have a dialogue. You need to have a parlay. Matthew, parlay.
I don't care.
Well, like from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They also say that in Lord of the Rings. No? What am I watching at the moment?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Are you using the correct terminology?
Parlay. Talk.
What's that got to do?
It means a chat. You need to have a chat. You need marriage counselling with Matthew.
I don't.
'Cause he
I don't
completely
need
f***ed you.
anything.
You need to scrub up on your pirate chat.
Yeah. Gareth, it's pirate
I
code,
read-
don't you know?
I read somewhere that pirates wear a little eye thingy over their eyes so they have better night vision. Is that true?
Why don't they just wear night vision goggles?
Because at that point in time, no one had invented them yet.
You could
Alex.
apply that to driving, couldn't you?
Yeah. What's that?
Could
Just
you?
wear an eye patch in the day and then flip it up at night when you're driving.
Is this
You've got
advice we're actually giving to people?
Why not?
Drive one-eyed.
Why not?
Yeah.
Be a car pirate.
No, at night you got the two eyes.
Okay. That's useful. That's useful. Why don't you use your third eye at night?
Ah, yeah, your
Yeah.
mind's eye.
No, not that. Anyway,
That
we're
just
going to get
leads
into
you-
trouble.
It
We're
leads
gonna
you
get
down dark holes.
Let's move on. Right, so go with the 130i.
So
'cause
go
that's
with
best
the Mark
suggestion.
5 Golf because it's the most boring choice.
Okay, perfect. Anyway, let's now move it on very quickly to another email that's been sent in. And in capital letters, it says Xandergate and seat belts. This is going to be good.
The plot thickens.
It did plot thickens. This is sent in by Charlie. Ethan, do you want to read this one out, please?
Yes. Hi all. I hope you're all well and please keep on doing what you're doing. Good honest banter with some cars chucked in. Perfect. Followed Xandergate for some time and this reminded me of a similar story when I wanted to sell my Mark V Golf GTT DI. He's made that up.
Too many T's,
It's
no?
actually a thing.
That's
Are there
not-
that many T's?
Yeah.
Was it twin turbo? I doubt it.
Why not?
Yeah, should we just go with
It's just a top spec one. That was the 150 horsepower version, wasn't it? Of the TDI.
I guess so.
if you want, albeit to a slightly different clientele. With the car up for £3,000, I was prepared to knock off a few hundred, and after a few weeks of Facebook and Gumtree time wasters offering me £1,500, I got a message from a woman in Barcelona who liked the car and loved the wheels in particular. Despite obvious Xandergate suspicions.
I love how this has become a thing.
It's a verb now, isn't it?
People should just
To
not bother with,
Xandergate.
are you a time waster? Just say, are you Xandergate?
Yeah.
Are you a Xandergater?
It's the new catfishing.
I think everyone who meets Gareth from now on should just call him Xandergate. That's your new name.
That'll be so much fun.
Would it?
Yeah, for
Okay.
me especially.
All right, Xandergate.
It's
chill out.
like me talking about Jack being T-boned by a Royal Mail lorry.
So I'm with you on that. I'm not going to call you that.
No, I'm not going to bring up the
T-Bone and Xandergate. T-Bone actually sounds quite cool.
That does sound cool.
That's it.
Look who changed their tune.
Xandergate, however, less cool.
Yeah. Despite obvious Xandergate suspicions, I humoured her and started to respond. She followed up with many stories about her dogs, chickens, and the olive oil farm they owned. And while she seemed nice, the story didn't add up to me.
Chickens and dogs don't get on. That's an immediate red flag for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, where is she getting this olive oil from? Is it from the dog or the chicken?
Olives, I'd have thought.
I'm just saying, she could be milking the chickens.
For their oil.
Put that olive oil.
Did you go to school?
Right, Xandergate.
All right, no knowledge is dangerous.
To make matters worse, the only question she asked about the car was if I could send a picture of the engine bay. So I gave it a quick clean, sent the picture, and was told by her she'd take the car for the full price I was asking. That is
red flag, red flag.
Zonder flag.
Yeah. And also, never milk a dog for olive oil.
Yeah.
No wiser words have been spoken
Today.
Apparently, her husband was flying in next week and was going to use it, after which she informed me that she'd sent the full payment. Again, alarm bells were ringing. Upon checking my account, however, the full £3,000 had been paid, restoring my faith in people and proving that Xandergate isn't so crazy after all. Except that is if you're trying to flog an overpriced M4.
Ah, shut up. I bet Charlie didn't even put that in. But you edited this.
I am,
Alex Kirsten.
I am, of course, joking. So to Gareth, stay strong because the car will sell.
Nice one.
Oh, yeah, Charlie.
hilarious.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've heard.
You can all f***ing do that.
And one more thing. Your seatbelt discussion recently prompted me to send in a picture of what was my Honda S2000. All I can say is thank I was wearing a seatbelt. Thanks, guys. Charlie.
Scroll down, have a look at the
Oh,
pic.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, my word.
That's
Charlie, what have you done?
Whoa. How did he stove in every single panel
That looks
and the
like
roof?
a nice
and
old
windscreen?
roll, doesn't it?
That
How
is
did he get out of
rotated
that?
in
Jesus.
every direction. Wow. Yes, everyone, please wear your seatbelt.
I like the grass in the back of the car that's roped into the back light.
Speaking of seatbelts, you may remember a couple of poddies ago, I asked you to email me your excuses why you don't wear your seatbelts. Obviously, I won't put your surname in there, Jack Joy.
What?
No, you didn't. So a few people have actually written in. So I just want to give you guys their excuses why they don't wear seatbelts, and then you can decide. You can be the judge, jury, and executioner. Anyway, Jack says, my ex-partner would never wear her seatbelt if we were going out somewhere, as she worried about her getting her clothes creased. What are we thinking of that? Is that
Wow.
Is that
It's not,
viable?
it's not a great excuse.
Not a great excuse not to wear a seatbelt. Clothes crease,
Yeah.
No. Chris says, I'm just lazy, so it pains me to lean over and clip it in. Also, it actually feels rather liberating, and when you go back to wearing one, you are very much aware you have it on. Does that fly with
Is
us?
That makes
He's
no
joking,
sense.
right?
Is
Appreciate
he,
the honesty, but
Yeah.
put your seatbelt on.
is he just winding us up?
I don't
mean, that
think
can't be a
so.
thing.
No, I mean, it is a thing.
Really?
Yeah. Bo writes, first reason, if I lean forward, they always lock in my work van and even in my 88 E30 Touring. Second reason, they are annoying as f***, and after 5 min, the work van stops making noise. And well, yeah, my E30 does not have an annoying bell. Speaking of annoying bells, yeah, all right.
Who did you look at?
Bo.
Oh. I'm trying you looking at me.
And then finally, Luke says, I have been pulled over a few times for not wearing a seatbelt, which I now do without fail. The reason I didn't wear one was more out of habit, as my job requires me to drive a large red vehicle without seatbelts around the London suburbs. So for 10 hours a day, I was driving without one, and then I'd hop in my car for the 25-minute drive home and forget to put it on. After being pulled by the police the last time, I was in uniform and explained my reasons why. The police officer was very understanding and let me off.
Can sort of understand that one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a kind of muscle memory.
So as
thing,
a postie, they
or
just
lack of.
zoom around without plugging in their seatbelt.
Yeah, I did actually have a look at some of the rules. And if you are something like a delivery driver or so, if you're stopping within 50 meters, you don't need to wear a seatbelt. If you're a cab driver, Uber driver, all the rest of it, you don't have to wear your seatbelt, because people behind you can like pull it tight, rob you.
Really?
So yeah,
Okay.
in law you don't need to.
Oh.
If you're
Interesting.
pregnant and you've got a letter from the doctor,
Yeah.
you don't have to wear one. Also, when I did a test drive once for a 325 convertible that we bought for a giveaway, the old boy who was sitting next to me had heart surgery like 20 years ago. And he had this little paper thing from the surgeon saying you don't need to wear a seatbelt. So he never wore a seatbelt anyway.
Really?
Ah.
Oh, right, okay.
Interesting.
But most of these people here either forget. I think, Luke, yours is the one that we kind of understand.
Yeah.
If you're doing it all day, 10 hours, you get in your car, easy enough to forget. But I'm glad to hear that you are now wearing a seatbelt. The rest of you guys,
Do better.
do
we
better.
do.
Yeah, just be better humans, all right?
Yeah, boo's the worst one. Not only does the sentence
Boo.
not make not make any sense, but his whole logic is just, well, it just doesn't make any sense.
No.
I feel bad for him.
So, police, if you see a man in a work van and he also owns a 1988 E30 Touring, he's actually been, shouting about the fact that he doesn't wear it. He's trying to make himself look like a badass. So you pull him over.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah. Can't write as well. Anyway, that now concludes the Car Throttle podcast. I hope you've enjoyed listening to other people's stories and us ranting on, and hopefully it'll inspire you guys to email us your tales, unpopular opinions, and anything you want to get off your chest. Let us know by emailing carstories@carthrottle.com. As for us, you can find me on Instagram @AutoAlex.
I'm at Jack W. Joy.
I'm at Gareth R. Potter.
I'm at Ethan Smale, and you can follow Car
Are we going for
Throttle
Ethan Smale? We're not going for Ethan's.
Oh, I
Wood?
haven't decided yet.
Oh.
Although it was pretty unanimous that it needs to be Ethan's Wood.
Ethan's Wood. Yeah. Have you actually
Yeah.
set that up now?
Not, I've got the handle.
Okay.
I haven't got.
You've got to
it
get a
back,
handle
so-
on that handle.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'll get a handle on
You've
it.
got to put a ring on it.
Well, you can follow at Ethan Smale. You can follow at Ethan's Wood. And I'll try and populate it this week.
Yeah.
With
your wood. I just want to see pictures of your wood.
I'll get it out. Don't worry.
Perfect.
And you can follow Car Throttle at Car Throttle in all the usual places. I'm thinking this week, I don't think I've done this one yet.
Oh.
Do you remember Alta Vista?
No.
It was,
Chocolate
a,
bar.
it was a search engine. It was a big rival to Google. Well, it wasn't
Yeah.
a big rival. I
No,
don't think.
what about Jeeves?
Wasn't
Jeeves
Alta
was-
Vista like ALO times? Didn't you get it with those free
Hello?
CDs you got in
Do you
the
mean
post?
AOL?
AOL? Yeah.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I think they got bought by Yahoo. But yeah, follow us now to Vista. It doesn't exist, but we've got a profile there.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, before we go, Jack, king of the one-liner,
Okay.
Mr. Joke
Lay us
Machine,
out.
play us out with a joke. Make us laugh. If we don't laugh, then we're not actually going to end the podcast. We're going to just keep talking.
Okay, I won't make you laugh with this one. What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke?
Today.
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, it doesn't have a punchline. This is.
Getting nervous now.
Is this a bad joke?
What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke?
This is where I just stare at the dog without patting
timing.
it.
Fucking hell, fair play to you.
That's good.
And thank you very much for sticking with us. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.